Happy Saturday, everyone. It's Birdie here, the recycled hippie chick. Hey, I came on to do my week number 2 of Lisagoddardart scavenger hunt called Seek, Gather, Collect, Create. I don't know if I'm right. I'll hashtag it so y'all can see what she does. She has a YouTube video, Lisagoddardart. I think it's all one word, like her Instagram handle. And also, I'll hashtag her so you can go see her in Instagram. So, I just want to show you how my crazy brain works, okay? First of all, one of the items on the list, this is the book I'm going to be using. One of the items on the list is a canceled stamp. I had to find a canceled stamp, something out of a magazine, something handwritten, and something with numbers on it. So here's my canceled stamp, and it's in a book. You know, it's in a book already, and it's just an envelope pocket. So I decided to make a tag to go in this part with my canceled stamp. So what I did was I started looking, and I found this cover on Somerset Studios, and of course, you know, my nickname's Birdie. I found this cute little birdie with wings on it, and I thought, oh, that'll be just perfect. I'll make a tag out of that. Well, I didn't know how to doll it up and make it my own, handmade. So I took this background as inspiration, and I thought, well, I will make a little background kind of using this idea. Well, first of all, I have a whole folder of birds somewhere. I can't find it. So my birdie idea got thrown out the window. I did make my tag, and then this is what, out of that inspiration, what I'm going to do. So here's my numbers. I'm going to make a tag, so when I slide it down into the pocket, this tag hangs out the edge and adds some character. There's not a birdie, but I found this cute little guy with his hiney hanging out of some flower pots. So I'm going to use him. And on the back, I'm going to put some lined paper, and I'm going to handwrite his little poem that goes with him that says, "Diddle diddle dumpling, my son John went to bed with his trousers on. One shoe off, one shoe on, diddle diddle dumpling, my son John." So I'm going to write that on the back of my tag. And here's some more handwriting. And here's some more little numbers. So we're just going to throw all this together real quick, a little video. And we'll see how close my inspiration came to the inspiration that I was using with my birdie. Right? Okay, I wanted to doll up the back of it first before, I always wonder, should I paint first or put my, I'm going to paint first, or put my collage on, whatever I do, but I'm going to go ahead and paint first. And I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. It's Saturday when I'm doing this, and I am just kind of chilling. I have a granddaughter in the house who wanted to spend the night with me. She's been with me for the past 2 days since her mommy's a teacher, and she's had to be in the classroom. Paisley doesn't start till Monday, so she's been hanging with me, and wanted to spend the night last night. So she did, and she's in there doing her thing on her little game, and I decided to come out and relax a little bit and do one of my challenges. I'm doing 2 challenges right now. I'm doing the Ugly Art Club challenge, 5 minutes of creativity, and I'm doing Lisagoddardart. So I decided to come out and do that. Yesterday I wanted to coffee dye some papers, and my little 4-year-old was here with Paisley, 5-year-old now. She's going into kindergarten. and she wanted to help me coffee dye. So we went out to the clothesline, and I got everything ready, my papers, to do a bunch of coffee dyed papers, and I was going to hang them up on the clothesline. And we got through about half of them, and Rosie's like, well, this is boring, just brown. Let's jazz this up and put some color on these, Gigi. So I came in and got my spray inks and took them out there. And I hope that doesn't stick. And we got busy and made a royal mess. The poor girl's dress will never be the same. My hands will never be the same. And we had a blast. So that's what we did yesterday. I like this side better, but I like the way the paper's shaped to go around this 5, so I'm going to have to use the other side. So that's what we did yesterday, and of course then we had to go. I have a jar full of locust shells. Yes, I'm a weirdo. That I collected while I was gardening in people's yards in the past 15 years. And Rosie decided we needed to go out in the back and look for some locust shells. So we headed to the pasture and went under the first tree we saw, a cedar tree. And lo and behold, if we didn't hit the mother load of locust shells. I think we got over 30 of them. I love that 5 showing, and I don't really want to cover it up. So we collected locust shells and just had a good time. But man, am I exhausted today. And even though Paisley is not labor intensive at all, it's the mental exhaustion, from just having somebody else with you. So I will probably be crashed all day tomorrow. Now, I'm going to try to go over that with some gesso. I'm trying to learn to use gesso more. I have a hard time covering things up. So I've been trying to get some gesso out of this bottle for an hour. Nothing's coming out, but darn it, I'm bound and determined to use every stitch that's in that bottle. But anyway, I'm tired. A good tired, because I love my grandkids. I love having them. I just get tired. There. Now I kind of want this. Now I can't see my handwriting on this paper anymore, but I think I'm not sure, but I kind of think when gesso dries, it lightens up. So we'll see how that turns out. Maybe we'll be able to see it. I'm going to push pause and I'm going to dry this real quick. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of Lori Marie Jenkins. And I'm going to put some Stabilo around all these little pieces. It always looks so cute when she does it. I love grungy. Grungy's in right now, isn't it? I just want to shout out to God. I have a friend, he's elderly, Brother McGee, and he's He's a brother of a dear friend of mine that I've known for, well, absolutely forever, since I've lived in Kansas. And church friend. And he got the corona in Colorado, and he went clear through the whole shebang and ended up on that darn ventilator and everything. And we started praying for him. And I'm telling you what, right now, my faith was tested, because all I hear about on the news are how people who go on that darn ventilator don't make it. And I don't know anybody personally who's gone on the ventilator who's made it. So the second she said he went on the ventilator, my faith started dropping. And then it's like, Birdie, who do you trust? If you're going to pray and ask God for a miracle, then good grief, believe in one, right? I mean, I was just, in the back of my head, I would pray for a miracle, and then in the same breath, I would go, but dang it, nobody makes it off that ventilator. So I was just really testing my faith this past, well, it's been a couple weeks that this has all been going on. So got word this week that he is off of the ventilator and out of intensive care and in whatever the next unit is down. And today I got a picture on Facebook of him standing up with assistance by his bed. So you tell me miracles don't happen. I just praise God for answering our prayers with Brother Mike McGee, and it's a miracle to me that he has made it through that darn ventilator. And I am thankful that the Lord taught me how to stand on my faith a little better. So it's made me a little stronger. And it's also been, the prayer has benefited a man who was in great need of healing. So anyway, hey, shout out to God. Thank you for answering my prayers. And thank you for sparing this wonderful man of God who, if the Lord had taken him, I would still be praising God, because I know where he was going. Without a shadow of a doubt, I know where he was going. Okay, so look at my inspiration and look what comes out. This is proof positive that you can look at a picture, think you're going to copy it, and your own artistic expression comes through. Look at this. I don't think they're going to get me for copyright. It just doesn't even look the same. But yet this is what I started out wanting to do. So here's my little tag. I'm going to put this on the back. I think I'm going to use my glue stick so I can write over it. And I won't make you watch me write it, but I will handwrite this little poem that I read to you. And it'll live on the back of my card, and it's going to go in my own personal art journal. And I'll probably leave a little note in there saying that this was a challenge, so that one day when I'm gone, somebody will know what I was thinking when I did this page. Scraping that down. I don't know how long glue stick works. I don't know what its lifespan is. It's just plain old generic glue stick from probably the Dollar Tree. But you know me, I'm an El Cheapo. I see a lot of girls using this Yahoo glue stick. I wonder if it's worth the money, because I'm sure it costs more. But I just don't buy it. I just keep using what I got. Keep using what I got. I'm going to just dress this side up a little bit. I think I'm going to go over it very slightly with my ink dauber, just to grunge it and make it look a little older. And then I'm going to go around the edges And then when this dries real good, I will write down my little poem that I found about Brother John, or whoever he is. What's his name? My son John. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Here's my little Lisagoddardart challenge. My 4 items. Oh, wait. Hold the bus. Hold the bus and wait for baby. Where's my little tape measure I had? Oh, here it is. Let's just staple it on. I was going to sew it, but let's just staple it. Let's put it in first, see where it comes to. Okay. And then let's staple it on so it kind of hangs off the edge. There we go. What do you think about that? Numbers, magazine page, something handwritten, and my canceled stamp. That was a pretty quick one. Bye-bye from Birdie.